Hello everybody, welcome to IT Skills channel. My name is Aiden. In today's video, we're going to talk about what's behind me. And this is the elephant in the room, and that's going to be Elon Musk. We all know what is going on in politics. You guys have not been under the rock. You see what's happening. And I just want to talk about this from my personal experience, from my point of view, what is happening. I think it wasn't a long time ago when everybody from the either Democrat, Republican, or anybody who's just in general care about the advancement of humanity looked up to Elon Musk. They thought he was a hero, and I still think there's a lot of people that genuinely think he's the hero. And I, for one, have not crazy opinion personally, but I just want to talk about lately what I've been experiencing. And I have a little history when it comes to Elon because I actually am one of the biggest supporter of Tesla and have been since Tesla was founded. And I dreamt of owning a Tesla, and I got my dream come true about 4 years ago. That's when I owned my first Tesla. And after that, I bought another model. And so since then, I love it. I love the product. And actually, there's other things that Elon does or did that always spoke profoundly to people, and people always felt like they could count on Elon to make advancement. It's almost like he felt like there was so much pressure on him because he had to be the good boy. Expected him to be superhuman. He couldn't make a mistake. He couldn't do a whole lot. And so I think in some aspect of it, he showed the sheer, and also before that, he's prone to error like anybody else. Regardless of whether you think about his genius level or not, he's prone to error, and he does tend to make some controversy all the time. So ultimately, it all seen that Elon took over Twitter, and when he took over Twitter for that price he paid for, I can't remember exactly whether it's 47 or $41 billion, but it was a lot of money. And so he went ahead and fired all the Twitter staff. And by him doing that, that's ruthlessness that we have never seen. Imagine working for organization and then new leader comes in, immediately gets rid of everybody. Not just one, not looking for performances. He just wanted to shrink the workforce, quickly as possible. So that's when Elon made a quick headline, and he probably got a lot of lawsuit. Some he probably basically some he probably still going on. Who knows? But regardless of the matter is, that's when Elon started to show that he is not is anything but normal, right? And obviously, how can you be normal when you're the richest person in the world? Control of a lot of money. Like 1% at this point of the entire world combined in terms of money. So in that sense, he started to, I guess, find out that he has power, he has money, he has support, he has people that defended him. And I think even myself, I was said, you know what, Elon actually didn't find Tesla. There was rumor about him not finding Tesla. There's rumor about him still in the company, founders, and now making himself as the founder. There's always rumors like that, but I never really delve into it too much because I thought, you know what, people don't like this guy, and it's okay. Nobody's gonna like one person. There's gonna be always gonna be a hater somewhere. So I thought that's what it is. So because of that, I didn't pay attention to it that much. So, but modern day 2024, 2025, when we have the election showed up, that's when we start to see another version Elon that I think we can safely say that we didn't expect. First of all, he used to always vote Democrat. He's always known for. Tesla dream or vision was always to become a clean energy, save the environment. He was almost environmental activist, somebody that I think the majority of Tesla early adopters were people in the Democrat avenue, the Democrat supporters, and some liberals that believe that Earth needs saving from global warming. And it may be, and that's controversial itself, but regardless, a lot of people bought Tesla vision because they believed that Elon could make a change through Tesla and he could make the world a better place. And obviously, Tesla pricing was hard to afford, right? Because we all know Ford and Tesla became something that like that 10% or that top 20% people had to pay for at the beginning. You just go ahead and buy Tesla because it was $100,000 to begin with. And, the early days of Model S 2012, and all the way to now, really, the Plaid 2021. And so Tesla have been a luxury brand, and people always, the design flaw, everything else, because they believed in what it stands for. Now, with Elon choosing what we see as a Make America Great Again with Trump, people started to feel a little bit rattled. They started to feel like, what is going on here? Why are we seeing, of Elon all of a sudden? I didn't think they was expecting it. Even myself, I was surprised. I mean, always I could see that happening because people will change. You see, especially what Democrat did and other things that people didn't like in economy. You could expect people to change, but not at the level that Elon changed. And so, because of that, now someone who don't have any maybe political stance about supporting Elon or may actually have support for Elon, they all are confused because for one thing, if you drive a Tesla, you probably are getting people calling you some names, looking at you weird because I am sometimes like, hey, you're Elon supporter because you're driving Tesla. I want to tell them, hey, I owned this car before Elon became what he is today. Whether you're Republican or Democrat, it doesn't matter. You don't want people to show you dislike or show you that, hey, to you the product you like. Because I like the product. Tesla is great, in my opinion. But I've been driving it. I don't have any problem with it. I just don't like gas stations. So I like the product. Now, whether Elon becomes, worse than what he's showing to people, I think that's obviously opinion based, right? Because some people may say he's doing great. I, for one thing, thinks that it's okay to find waste in the government. Now, you may not be agreeing with how the exclusion is happening, but I do like the fact that he's going to try to save the American taxpayers. But other side of the coin is, without getting into too political, is that people may be thinking he's not have check and balances. Regardless of how you feel, I am coming from the point of view of a consumer. When you buy a product like iPhone, Tim Cook, for example, he became public enemy number one overnight. Now people think you bought iPhone to support Tim Cook. And that's what I feel like. I feel like a lot of people think we bought Tesla to support Elon and his evil vision, what people think. But there's no correlation over here because we have the product before Elon. And people are still going to buy a product due to whatever Elon does. He may be the CEO. He may have done a lot to get the company the way they are. But most people buy it because they just love the product. It's almost like Tesla is starting to become the new Nazi symbol, whatever they call it. So that's where the challenge is. Now, I cannot say I'm going to stop driving my car personally. I'm going to keep driving my car. But for people who are skeptical, yeah, this is something you're going to have to, I guess your true friends, because if you have friends that are giving you a hard time about your car, then that's just something you can basically, they're just probably joking with you. But if you have strangers like throwing rock at you or telling you how much they hate you because of your car, then that's a bigger problem. So I just want this to actually resolve, and I don't know if it will ever get resolved. I feel like we see already Tesla sales are going down. We see a lot of things that people are starting to make this personal. They want to hurt Elon where it hurts the most, which is their revenue. Maybe they want to demote him from the richest person in the world to maybe the second or third richest. They can't do that overnight. It has to mean that everything Elon has to go like down. It's a boring company. You got, what else? Like Tesla. So many things Elon has his hand on. You cannot expect him to go broke ever. So I think people just need to be realistic in the situation we're in. Stop, other people because they drive in Tesla. Stop it. It's not going to help anybody. It's not their fault that Elon decided to do his opinion in a different way politically. Try to do that. It's a free country. We all Americans, for my citizenship, we all here in this country to free choose whoever we want to. I just don't think it's okay to penalize, because Tesla has been around since 2000. People bought it without knowing what the future will be. Imagine being penalized with something you bought because the founder in the future will do something bad. Nobody can control that. So that's my thing. Doing his thing is trying to reshape the government. He's to a lot of people. He's genuine. His actions are genuine. Some people think he's just trying to get even richer. And then some people think he's just going to get more control. Some people think he's trying to turn the country into Nazi. Whatever your opinion might be, is that we don't know a whole lot of it. And I don't like politics in terms of getting personal about it. So I think that's where I'm at with it. Every day I see article, Tesla owners, sell their car. Tesla owners disowning their car. Tesla owner burning Tesla March or something related to Elon. It's ridiculous. Some people leaving Tex X, some people, just like for Elon in so many ways. The point of the matter is that there is freedom of speech here. But at some point, as long as nobody external outside of Elon gets hurt, it's okay. If somebody outside of Elon circle starts to feel like threatened because they're driving a car like Tesla, then that's where we need to talk about it. And so that's all I have, guys. What do you think? Well, comment below if you own a Tesla, and have you received any such I have received a couple, let's just say, salty words, not necessarily insult, but it was more like, hey, that he does the car you're driving, the owner, the founder is bad. Why are you supporting this? That's what I got, so many comments like that. And so that's all the nicest ones. Some of them are a little bit more vulgarous, but I want to know what you guys think. Is this only something isolated to me, or are you feeling the pressure from society to tell you to sell it off, the car that you may like? Or maybe you don't like it, but if you do like it, what is the right action here? Should we just fall to the public pressure, or should we just own our car and drive it freely and not let the political stuff stop us? That's all I got, guys. I'd like to hear from you. Like, subscribe. Next time, peace.